This is a stat called QBR, Total Quarterback Rating. Trent Dilfer, Ron Jaworski, and other ex-quarterbacks came up with this. According to Dilfer, who he tells Peter King, this is a game changer. Mark my words, this is the number scouts and coaches and the media, and therefore all of us, will use to, I added in the air for all of us, will quantifiably discuss and judge the ability of quarterbacks going forward. Oh, no, not so fast, says my good friend and resident troll Kerry Byrne from Cold Hard Football Facts. As a matter of fact, in his article on SI.com, oh no, he doesn't attack Trent Dilfer's personality or dig into his past or try to find some quotes from the new ESPN book. He really hits him where it hurts. He said, put most simply, says Kerry, you cannot be a smart football analyst and dismiss traditional passer rating.
I believe what they're trying to do is the 0 to 100 may be a more rounded number, but it's hardly simpler. It's actually a far more complex formula. They actually had to say they use algorithms to create it. And not only that, only ESPN is going to be able to recreate this number. A stat should be something that the average football fan understands. Now, passer rating is a little confusing, but it's really four numbers. It's your completion percentage, your average per attempt, your touchdown rate, and your interception rate.
You say that great teams are almost always in caps, those teams that dominate passer rating or one of its corollary, quote, quality stats we use at Cold Hard Football Facts. And of course, as you always do, you have links when you say quality stats, which brings you to those type of stats. So why is it, in your opinion, Kerry, or I won't say your opinion because I know you'll have numbers to back this up, why is it that a great quarterback rating usually translates into great team success, in your opinion?
It tells us two things, Butch. It tells us that winning in the NFL is all about winning the passing wars. The ground game is almost irrelevant in football, although we'll have a lot more on that this year with the new rusher rating we created. Really fascinating data. We can talk about that down the road. But one, the NFL is all about winning the passing wars. And not only that, it always has been ever since the 1940s. And what we found is we tracked it. Every NFL champion since 1940, and it's offensive passer rating, it's defensive passer rating, it's passer rating differential. And these numbers move almost in lockstep with scoring defense, and point differential. At the end of the day, points are all that matters. I mean, if you really want to look at one stat that matters in any sport, it's points. You score more points than your opponents. I mean, that's all that matters. But everything else, every other stat is an attempt to put context around scoring and victories. And no stat, and I say no stat probably in all of North American sports, provides greater context or a greater correlation to a victory and defeat, to success and lack of success, and passer rating. It's all the game, all about quarterbacking. And the thing is, the other part is passer rating measures efficiency, not volume. Efficiency is all that matters in football. It's really not at all about volume, because teams that pass for more yards are really only 500 year after year. But if you have a higher average per attempt, a higher completion percentage, a better touchdown to interception ratio, you win games. And we chronicle all that at Cold Hard Football Facts, that correlation to success. So when people dismiss passer rating, I'm like, you're biting off your nose to spite your face. It really, if you understand it, it really has this great correlation. What people do, they look at a game where, a guy had an 80 passer rating and the other guy had 100, and the guy with 100 lost the game. But week after week, if you win that number, you win. And I think last year we ran the numbers. Was from week 5 on, if you had a higher passer rating, you won like 86% of all NFL games.
Great stuff, Kerry. We always enjoy checking in with you and getting ready for football. Talk to you soon.
Hey, take it easy, Butch. I appreciate the time.